Welcome to our video. How much of climate change is natural? What if we are fighting the wrong battle? Today, we'll explore the intricate dynamics of climate change, weighing the natural forces at play against the undeniable impacts of human activity. We'll delve into the evidence and dispel some common misconceptions that shape the climate debate. As we examine the roles of policy and collective action, we'll pose a crucial question. Are we truly addressing the right aspects of this global crisis? Join us as we unpack these themes and chart a path toward a sustainable future. 1. The natural forces at play. Climate has always been in a state of flux, influenced by natural forces that have been active for millions of years. Volcanic eruptions, for instance, can release tons of ash and gases into the atmosphere, causing temporary cooling. The Earth's orbit and tilt, known as Milankovitch cycles, also play a significant role in long-term climate changes. These cycles can cause variations in the solar energy the Earth receives, leading to glacial and interglacial periods. Another natural factor is solar radiation. Changes in the sun's energy output can influence Earth's climate. Historical data shows periods of warming and cooling, like the Little Ice Age, which wasn't caused by human activity. These examples highlight that Earth's climate has always been subject to natural changes, but the question remains: how much of today's changes can be attributed to these factors? 2. Human impact, the unseen footprint. While natural forces are undeniable, the human footprint on climate change is significant and cannot be overlooked. Since the Industrial Revolution, the burning of fossil fuels has increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide levels have risen from 280 parts per million in pre-industrial times to over 400 parts per million today. This increase traps more heat in the atmosphere, leading to a warming effect known as the greenhouse effect. Deforestation is another major human-induced factor. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, and when they are cut down, this carbon is released back into the atmosphere. Urbanization, agriculture, and industrial activities further exacerbate the problem. These activities have led to a rapid increase in global temperatures, contributing to the melting of polar ice, rising sea levels, and more frequent extreme weather events. 3. The evidence. What do the data say? Scientific data is crucial in understanding the extent of human impact on climate change. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, it is extremely likely that more than half of the observed increase in global average surface temperature from 1951 to 2010 was caused by human activities. This conclusion is backed by numerous studies and climate models that show a strong correlation between human activities and global warming. Satellite data also provides valuable insights. For example, NASA's Earth Observing System tracks changes in the Earth's atmosphere, oceans, and land surfaces. These observations indicate that the warming trend of the past century is unusual in the context of the last 1,300 years. Such data reinforce the notion that while natural factors contribute to climate variability, the current changes are largely driven by human actions. 4. Misconceptions and myths. Despite overwhelming scientific evidence, misconceptions about climate change persist. Some argue that because the climate has changed naturally in the past, current changes must also be natural. Others claim that the science is not settled or that climate models are unreliable. These myths often stem from misunderstandings or deliberate misinformation campaigns aimed at sowing doubt and confusion. It's important to approach these claims critically and rely on reputable sources for information. The consensus among scientists is clear: human activities are the primary driver of recent climate change. Understanding this is crucial for informed decision-making and effective policy development. 5. The role of policy and action. Governments worldwide are grappling with the challenge of addressing climate change. International agreements like the Paris Agreement aim to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. These efforts require a collective commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and transition to renewable energy sources. However, policy implementation is often hindered by political and economic factors. Balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability is a complex task. Yet, failing to act could lead to severe consequences for future generations. Investing in clean energy, promoting sustainable practices, and enhancing climate resilience are crucial steps in the right direction. 6. What if we're fighting the wrong battle? The notion that we might be fighting the wrong battle stems from the idea that focusing solely on human-induced factors might overlook natural variability. While this perspective is intriguing, it is essential to recognize that addressing human impact is within our control. We cannot change natural cycles, but we can mitigate our influence on the climate. The key lies in a balanced approach that acknowledges natural variability while prioritizing actions that reduce human-induced effects. This dual focus can help build a more resilient and sustainable future, ensuring that we are prepared for both natural and human-driven changes. 7. The path forward. Understanding the balance between natural and human-induced climate change is crucial for shaping our response. While the debate continues, the evidence overwhelmingly supports the need for urgent action to reduce human impact. The path forward involves embracing sustainable practices, investing in renewable energy, and fostering global cooperation. By acknowledging both natural and human factors, we can develop comprehensive strategies that address the root causes of climate change. The time for action is now, and it requires a collective effort from individuals, communities, and nations to secure a livable planet for generations to come.